What's up, everyone? This is Nate, and I'm back with another Out of the Theater review. Now, tonight, I went to check out the first movie of the summer. It's May, first summer release, a little movie called The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, a few other people, and I was very much looking forward to this movie. As you know, me and Alex, here we do the Action Movie Guys podcast. David Leitch, an action director, all his movies have been action movies, so I was looking forward to it. I was anticipating it. Before I give you my 2 cents, first, if you would please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the bell icon. That way you get notified every time new videos drop. Also, if you would please just go ahead and hit the thumbs up down below. Give me a like. Leave me a comment. Did you like this movie? Did you hate this movie? Are you looking forward to seeing it? Are you not looking forward to seeing it? I want to know your thoughts. All right. I gotta say, kicking off summer is always a tough proposition for these movies. It could go either way. Sometimes you get a real dud and you're like, oh no, this is going to be bad. And sometimes you get a really good movie. In this case, for me, really good movie. Let me just tell you, right off the bat, I am a fan of the 2 leads. I do like Ryan Gosling. I think he's funny. I like him in most movies he's in. I do like him. I love Emily Blunt. A great actress, a lot of fun. This was a good role for each of them, I think. I think it played to their strengths as actors. The chemistry was good. The little romance story was good. The script, really the story in general, was actually very good. I was not sure if this was going to be like just action extravaganza and like kind of a throwaway plot. I would say it's not quite the other way, because I'll get to the action in a second. But the plot was actually really solid. The Fall Guy, this is apparently based on an old TV show starring Lee Majors. I've never seen it. It's about a stuntman who ends up having to do this other thing. We don't do spoilers, and this could be spoiled. This movie could be spoiled, so I'm not going to do it. He has to do more than what a regular stuntman would do. He gets put into a situation that is not a normal stuntman situation, and the Fall Guy kind of ends up having a multiple meaning, which was pretty cool. And so I really enjoyed the plot. The romance between the two, I thought it was really fun. It was cute. Definitely a good, you go on a date, watch this movie on a date. I think women will like it. Guys will like it. It's a good kind of just plays to everybody movie. A crowd pleaser, if you will. I think it's an overall crowd pleaser. It's just the main purpose of this film is to entertain. Nothing else. It doesn't have any crazy agenda or messaging or nothing. It's just a good, fun movie, a popcorn movie. David Leitch, it seems like this is the movie his career sort of been building to, because he is a former stuntman and comes from this world of doing stunts and being a stunt coordinator and all that stuff. You could tell it is a story that a movie he really wanted to make. And anytime there's a director who's really putting that kind of energy into something, you can always tell. I think it turned out really well for him. It's funny. It's comedic. It has good action, great soundtrack, really a bunch of good songs in this movie. Let's get to the action though, because this is a stunt movie, a stuntman movie, and an action movie. Action comedy, sort of. So the action scenes are really well done, obviously. And the thing I love about it, and you could tell it was very intentional, because some of his movies have kind of heavy CGI, like Hobbs and Shaw had a lot of CGI. Deadpool 2 had a crap ton of CGI, obviously. This felt more like his earlier stuff, John Wick, Atomic Blonde, where it's a lot of stuntmen doing stunts. It's a lot of practical. There's one scene where there's kind of heavy CGI involving this helicopter, but it's one shot and it's done in a way that they had to do it that way. Other than that, the actual stunts are practical, and sit around during the credits, because during the credits, they show a lot of the behind the scenes of the stuntmen doing the stuff. Ryan Gosling did a lot of his own stunts. So you get guys on wires, guys jumping through stuff, falling off stuff, real explosions. What a concept. Every movie I go see now has CGI explosions, which I hate. It doesn't look real ever. This, they blow stuff up. I love it. So the action was really fun. It's not as much action as I thought it might be, but the action scenes, there's a chase scene in the middle of the movie involving a dump truck type thing, which is really fun. The hand-to-hand fight scenes are fun. There's one in a club where he's on drugs and he's fighting, and visually they do some pretty cool stuff with it. And I gotta say, this is a movie. I love these movies because this is a movie for movie fans, especially action movie fans. Anytime you make a movie about making movies, I'm a sucker for those. So anytime there's a movie where they're making a movie within the movie, I just love it. I do. As a fan of film, I always think they're entertaining. And this has a lot of references. There's a lot of little lines to classic movies. Winston Duke's character is always quoting stuff. And Ryan Gosling's trying to figure out what movie he's quoting. And so for a film nerd, I think it's a really good entertaining movie. As far as a downside, I would say it's a little long. I honestly, they probably could have cut maybe 10 or 15 minutes from the middle. But I mean, other than the runtime, I didn't really have any problems. I don't think it's like the greatest movie ever, but I do think it was very fun, very entertaining. I really enjoyed my time. I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Another good time at the theater. Definitely see it in the movies. It's well worth your time. So 8.5 for me. I will be back this weekend with another out of the theater review for a horror movie called Tarot. It looks horrible. Until then, take it easy.